Hello everyone and welcome to yet another DIY project. For today's project, the color theme is going to be white, red and silver. Now if you're new here, please consider subscribing, like and sharing this video. Let's jump right in. I'm going to be taking the gold tray and I'm going to be measuring first the styrofoam to make sure that it's going to fit snugly and perfectly onto the tray. Then I'm going to put a generous amount of the glue and then stick the styrofoam onto the tray like so, while pressing it to make sure it's firmly secured onto the tray. With that done, we're going to move on to sticking the white flowers onto the styrofoam. For this particular project, what I really did was just going around the styrofoam at the corners of it, just avoiding the center because I was going to place like my the Christmas ornaments in the center of it. Now I had to take this red mesh ribbon and then I pulled out one of the white flowers and stuck it right through the mesh so that it kind of stays permanently onto the styrofoam. The trick here is that I'm trying to prevent it from dancing and moving. Like let's say maybe it's going to poof out and become longer than the others, because I want them to be evenly have an even height to the swirl and to the waveform in between the flowers. So yes, I know that for some places I was just going to be just sticking the mesh in between the flowers, but for some other areas I'm going to just remove out the flowers and then stick it right through the mesh ribbon like so. So I'm going to continue with the waveform all through the corners of the flower base, just to give it a very swirly and wavy look. Now just out of curiosity, I'm just wondering, let me just know what your favorite colors are so that I might do a video with that color combination in the next DIY project that I have on my mind. With that being said, I see continue taking off the white flowers and sticking the mesh right through, sticking the flowers right through the mesh ribbon like so. And for the very last one, I'm going to make sure to definitely stick the flower through the mesh, because you want that last piece to just stand there permanently without flying away, so to speak. So I'm going to be trimming it off here and then looking for that perfect last piece of flower to stick our mesh ribbon to the styrofoam. From here now I'm going to start by gluing off the ornament balls onto the styrofoam, just making sure that I had like different sizes of the ornament. For this very look, you would want different sizes and maybe different textures and varieties of the balls to give it a very polished and very attractive look. Because if you kind of go with one size ball, it's going to look very like rehearsed. It's going to look very planned. Now you want to use varieties of balls, colors, sizes, textures, just to give it like a very polished look, I would say. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm running out of words today. Anyways, I'm going to continue putting a very generous amount of that glue onto the tip of the decor ball. I have seen some people put the glue onto the side or onto the polished surface of the balls, but I kind of prefer putting it onto the tip of it, just so that it is easier to take off and it is easier to use for other projects. Now if you notice, I kind of left the plastic of the styrofoam while sticking it to the tray for a very good reason. And the reason is, what I've noticed with the styrofoam foams is that once you take off the plastic bag, with time they keep flying away, they keep breaking apart, and then they're going to create a mess in your home or on your table. So I just like leaving it together, just so that it doesn't give a very a very what is the word here, so that it doesn't look dirty and I have to keep cleaning after the flower. So I'm going to stick the reindeer onto the center of the flower bouquet. Actually, the reindeer was supposed to be the focal point of attraction for this piece. So that's why I stuck it right onto the middle. And as you notice, I kind of put some balls front and back of it just to give it like, hey, I need you to stay right here. I don't want you moving anywhere. Just stay right here. So I moved over to using the red glitter plated big 5-inch ball. I'm putting it right at the back. And then at this point, I'm just going to keep walking around trying to place these deco balls at places where I feel like, this place needs a filling up. And then I had to just clip in some silver flowers into it just to give it some sparkle. I love how this is turning out. I was just wondering, what are your color themes for this year? I just want to know other people's color themes. So this is what it all turned out like at the end. If you liked this, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. And you're all welcome to our DIY family. Thank you, guys.